Cousin Internet. It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Ali.
Oh! I went with a different vowel. Sometimes why?
I feel like you should have done the I.
Oh, yeah, I should have. Yeah, you're right.
Ay.
Racist.
Oh, you're wearing that Bumblebee costume, so I... how was your week?
It's pretty good, man. We had the Turkey Day, which is why I couldn't be here last show, but it was good. Did some shows and headlined some shows in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
A club that I've been trying to get into.
That's still Florida, though, right?
Yes, it is still Florida.
Okay, well, one day you'll get there.
One day. So, yeah, shows went well. Got to hang out with family. So it was really, really good.
Your family's still in Florida, right?
Yes, well, for now.
One day you'll
One day.
You'll get a better family someday. And and Cousin Kenny just walked in.
Wow.
All super late for a podcast.
Yep.
But early for a show.
And we don't have a microphone for you.
Yeah.
I'll share for you.
Oh, you guys, both of you put your sweet little mouths up on that microphone together. Yeah. Oh, that's.
Hi, Kenny.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh,
I mean, you still do have to talk into the mic. You can't just suck on it. Like,
no, but the week was good. I did something today.
Okay, well, that's a good first step.
I have never done. I had always been curious about it.
Okay, does this have anything to do with how you treated that microphone with Kenny just a second ago?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm excited.
So I wanted to do something nice for my girlfriend.
Right.
And
that is new.
I know. It's the first time I called her my girlfriend. So I decided I was going to trim my chest hair because it gets a little bushy.
Yeah.
And so I trimmed that down. I went, I should shave that. You know what? Let's see what it's like to just shave it. Shave it all.
Yep.
And then I manscaped, so that got shaved.
Right. Shaved
and I just did
trimmed?
Oh, shaved.
Yeah.
And then I just kept shaving. I did my legs. I did my arms.
Oh.
Nice and
Okay.
smooth.
Bro.
Yeah.
It feels really weird.
You just wait till how it feels like in a day or two.
When I start itching. Yeah.
When your whole body itches.
I know.
When
Maybe
you-
I just keep it shaved.
at that point, you might want to start waxing. You know?
I wax my back.
Does it hurt?
A little, but not horribly.
Cousin Devin, used to work when she was younger at like a barbershop where they would do the nose waxings.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
And
those things look.
I've seen her do it to herself. But man, like I want to do it, but I also don't want to do it because it looks like it fucking like I'll reach in there and I'll grab a hair and just yank.
And sneeze for 6 hours.
My eyes start watering.
So
do it. If one nose hair is gonna do that, and you're putting stuff up there to rip it off, just don't do it.
Yeah,
Just trim it.
go grab one of those microphones out of the box over there and a cable.
So it's so funny that you just said about the nose waxing thing.
Yeah.
Because as some of you know, I have an offspring, and their grades, not good.
Right.
So I thought, I legit was thinking about this driving here. I was like, what can I do to incentivize?
Aside from beatings?
Oh, yeah. No. She got those.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell her, I'm going to tell them, I will do the nose wax, and I will let them pull it.
Oh,
If the grades come up.
Pulling it is...
Oh, I just let my kids fail. I'll let my kids fail.
Plug that into your microphone. Now, those of you driving in your car are about to hear a gunshot go off, and that's us attaching... you can just... That one right there. Oh, was that a gunshot? I heard a click.
No, it's on.
Yep. Talk into it.
Check.
Okay,
We good? We
yeah.
good? Okay.
Yeah, that's... well, hell, if you're going to do that, let's do it on stage. And...
Oh, my God. And then our TikTok will go viral.
You know what we
Yes.
should do? Okay, maybe we do this for a torture show. Maybe,
I was just thinking about that.
but What if we do, instead of like you just pull it? What if we do the thing like a tooth, where we'll tie it to the door here, and we let someone in the audience kick the door open?
Oh my God.
You want it to be fast.
Or we just let an audience member do it. You go,
Raffle.
who gets to win?
We-
A
we-
raffle.
We do a raffle.
Yeah.
Who gets to, like, we could do it. Oh, we could do it like for a charity thing where like
Yeah.
we're doing some different things.
Well, do you want to yank out a bunch of our nose hairs? Find us on Facebook and send us a message
Maybe-
saying, I would like to rip out your nose hairs, and you could be in the running.
Maybe this is for our first Patreon. This is when we start subscribing.
Yep.
You got to do this.
Yeah, you get to you get to come on stage. But it can't just be you pull it out. Like we have to, it's got to be attached to something. You know, like you're cranking it like you're starting a lawnmower, or like a Rube Goldberg machine, where you tip over that first domino that starts the 30-second countdown of the army man parachuting and ripping your nose hairs out, or the
Well-
mousetrap snap.
All right,
Yeah.
here's what we do. We and by the way, let's clarify. You don't get to come on stage. Okay, you get to come on stage and then rip out the hair.
Yeah.
You don't get to come on stage. They have frowned upon that every
Yeah.
time we do it.
It's carpeted, so if you come
Yeah.
on the stage, it's gonna just get mashed in there.
Yeah.
So
So
we really like to come on the stage, don't we?
we do.
Yeah.
So here's what we do. We take a 20-pound weight or
Okay.
a 15-pound dumbbell
Right.
and we tie it and we make sure it is fastened securely to the
Ugh.
waxing.
It's hurting my balls just talking
Bro.
about this.
And then what we need to do is don't do the countdown or anything like that. It's got to be sudden. It's got to
Yeah.
be like
Yeah.
we don't know it's coming
Yeah.
and then boom. Oh.
I either that or like it is a remember we played it one time. I actually want to bring this back, but we played the Electric Bible. We had Raj built us a Bible that had two 9-volt batteries in it, and it was, you put your hand on it and you push a button and it shocks you.
Oh my God.
And we did it one night for a torture show. We were in the big room, and an audience member has their hand on the button, and we were basically playing like an expert. So it was like, what am I an expert in? Like nuclear fusion. It's like, okay, you have to immediately start talking, and the audience would put their thumb up or thumb down if they thought you were full of shit. And when the person on stage saw more thumbs down, they would push it, and you would get shocked by the Bible.
Oh my God.
But if we did something like that, where it was like, it has to be them like hitting a button and the thing falls, like the weight
Yeah.
falls and just rips.
Rips it.
God, that
Boom.
fucking.
Oh, yeah. I'm sweating thinking about it now. Like I want to touch my nose and
Like, what about like just the hair on the upper part of your back?
oh, that's
Like-
a good one. That's a good waxing one because
That's-
I get my back waxed, so
'Cause
that part hurts.
I don't have hair there, so I'm out of that game. So that's good. You're volunteering for that one. That's a good one. I don't know what would be worse. Would the nose hair one be worse, or the?
I would imagine the nose hair.
Oh
would be
no!
worse.
So if you oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if you don't have back hair, I think it might be time. I think we can easily do armpit.
I
Oh.
I trimmed my armpits today.
I almost trimmed my armpits,
Oh, so you shaved everything
but
except for your armpits and your face. So you're just
armpits.
like you
It's
got
just- if I shave my armpits, it's weird.
like a no. I just trim them. I just trim them. It gets a little weird when the hair's long enough that it sticks out of your short sleeve shirt. so
As Beth cringes.
yeah. Well, Beth was on the podcast last week. She was
Oh,
Sure, I
nice.
heard it.
She is simulating sucking a dick on
What?
on a pickle.
Good for you.
What?
Yeah. I mean, did you not listen to the podcast you were on?
I did. That's what I heard.
Yeah, you were sucking on that pickle. She was like doing this with her hand.
Nice.
For those of you who are listening, I'm simulating a blowjob. From my best guesstimate of what a blowjob looks like.
Oh.
Because from my angle, they always look the same. Adorable.
Adorable.
Speaking of blowjobs, my assistant is out of town for 5 days.
Oh shit, Kenny, you're up.
Nope.
Yep.
So you looking for a new one?
We'll have an audience
You looking
member.
for a temp?
You're looking for a temp assistant.
Yeah, temp agency. I think that's illegal.
What would your job application look like? Or the on LinkedIn that what would the notification look like?
Seeking, hardworking, short term,
Flexible.
yeah, flexible. Yeah, I'll even say hourly
Yeah.
Mm,
because that saves me some money.
yeah.
Sorry, it's 12 minutes.
Must
I'll pay you for the hour.
Yeah.
must have a good palate.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No
Um,
gag reflex is a plus.
Mhm.
Yeah, they would get a little suspicious at that. I've seen enough of those videos where the girl comes in for the interview, and then it's always those porn videos where it's like, so
I'm
why
sorry,
do you,
what is that? Porn? What is that?
prawn? It's a porn is a how would you describe it? You would describe it as a
People having sex on film.
okay. I guess there's that. That's one way of doing it.
Way to go, Ken.
Oh, you know what's
Do
interesting?
you all not know what porn is?
No, I just jerk off on everything.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I'm not allowed in the mall anymore.
Yeah. And I just think about you.
Yeah, I got
Most
kicked.
people do.
I got kicked out of Kids Gap. I didn't think anyone would notice in the Apple store. Everything's white.
I'm forever banned at Chuck E. Cheese.
Mhm.
Chuck E. Cheese. Charles Cheese.
Charles Xavier Cheese.
Your rat pizza.
Mm.
What did you do to get kicked out of Chuck E. Cheese?
Let's not talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. But I had a furry stage
Is there
at
a
one point.
video
Oh,
somewhere?
shit.
Like
Yeah,
a
I
security
had a
camera
furry
video?
stage. So
No, he's
I don't understand how people can do that. Like I
you
don't
mean
judge.
physically? Like I think you put a hole in the costume.
No, I understand that,
Oh.
but it's like it's got to get so damn hot in those costumes.
I think that's what they're like. Yeah, that's fucking hot. And you're like, no, I'm overheating.
No, I'm overheating. I need water.
But it's like the latex things either. I mean, I
Yeah,
saw.
I
oh yeah.
I saw a thing on. I think it was one of the Real Sex on HBO, where they had the people that in the fetish community.
yeah.
And they basically got inside of a giant balloon and had all the air sucked out of it. So it was like the vacuum seal that you do on your food.
Mhm.
It was like that. Like they were getting sealed inside of rubber or latex. And
How did they breathe?
they had a hole like where the mouth is,
Mhm.
where they had this plastic piece, almost like a short stubby snorkel.
Hmm.
And I was like, I mean, people are just gonna drop shit in there, and
I would immediately rip it. I would claw my way
Yeah.
out of that. I
I
would feel
wouldn't-
like I'm suffocating
I wouldn't
instantly.
do it to begin with.
No, like it would be instantaneous. Like,
Yeah.
nope, get this shit off of me.
it remind. Have you seen the? This is a not funny, but it's pretty cool. The artificial womb for the cow that they just they did.
No.
There's a baby cow, and excuse me, they
How do we go from porn to baby cows?
because this baby cow was not grown. It was a fertilized egg, but it was from fertilized egg to full-fledged living animal,
Mhm.
and it never spent one moment of time inside of another cow. It was done in basically like a vacuum sealed Ziploc bag sort of thing, and there are pictures of it. It looks really fucking weird, but it's kind of cool because they were saying for humans as well, for people who can't have children, that this might be a viable option.
Hmm.
And then
Oh, wow,
you also
yeah.
have to think like, well, if you're given that option at the doctor's office where they're like, hey, yeah, you want to have a kid? You can just jerk off right here.
In here, yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll send it to you in 9 months or 8.5
Oh
months.
my God, Amazon
Free
Prime,
shipping. Free shipping.
Amazon Prime for kids. That would be amazing. And then, oh my God, so they're doing all the drones, dress
Yeah.
them up like storks,
Yeah.
and now we got
Oh,
that
shit.
back.
You guys,
the
this is
stork
our-
brings the baby.
We need to set up a pitch with Amazon.
No.
First of all, I'm not going to post this episode because someone's just going to steal
Steal
our
our
idea.
idea.
Oh, that's true.
Fucking
Damn
A,
it.
man.
All right, okay. Right now, even if you're driving, I need you to repeat after me. I
I
state your name.
state your name.
I hate you both.
I hate you, but oh.
Oh, sorry.
Promise to not tell anyone about our idea.
Promise to not tell anyone about our idea.
All right, guys, we're covered.
Oh, sweet.
It's good.
Yeah. So if anyone does do it, and we can prove that they listen to this,
Yeah.
They're fucked.
Well, we
Yeah.
can prove it because they heard it,
yeah,
so we can prove that they listened
Yep.
to this. Now we can sue them because that was a legally binding promise.
Mhm.
yeah. Amazon customer service. What do you mean the chute didn't deploy? You just dropped a baby onto someone's house.
Your, ba-
it was twins.
your baby will arrive in between 12 and 4 p.m.
Here's a
You see it on
picture
the
of
map?
sitting in front of your door.
That's my neighbor's door. Porch pirates.
Oh,
If you don't feel comfortable, we'll put him in the trunk of your car.
I wanted to do Uber fucks.
Oh,
You know.
that'd be nice.
Like a. I mean, they do that in Vegas. I mean,
Just
pretty
delivery.
much where they deliver the hooker to your hotel. I've
Delivery.
heard.
Yeah. I had a buddy of mine who went through the process, purchased
Mm-hmm.
a woman of the night in
Right.
Las Vegas,
Right.
where it is legal. It's totally
Right.
fine.
Right.
Gets to the room, goes back to his place, his hotel,
Right.
starts to do it, and he stops. He
Oh.
goes, I can't. All I'm picturing is my mom being disappointed in me.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my, how much did you pay? It was like, it's $500. I go, oh, I would have handled my mom being disappointed in me.
You thought $500, and then you were inside another woman, and the first thing you thought of was your mother.
Yeah.
I was doing a gig in Vegas, and normally, like big clients, the internet is a fucking racket. So if you're in one of those casinos, if you're in the meeting centers and stuff, internet is anywhere between $500 and $10,000 a day. Like to get what you get for free in your
Wow.
hotel room
Mhm.
is charged to corporate clients. And there was one client in particular that was on the cheaper side, and they wouldn't pay for internet. So what we had to do is, while we were editing videos, make a list of assets. And this was before you could just set up a mobile hotspot on your phone. So we'd make like a list of assets that we needed. And every hour or so, or when we had a big enough list, one of us would go up to our hotel room, download everything we could, and then come back down. Well, I was on one of those runs. I was on my way up to the hotel room, and this girl, I was waiting for the elevator, and this girl walks up to me. She's real cute. And she's like, hey, are you here alone? And I was like, no, I'm here for work, actually. I'm with some friends. And she's like, where are your friends? And I was like, oh, they're down there. I'm just going up to my room. She's like, so are you alone? And I went, no, I'm here working. My friends are down there. She said, but you're alone. And I didn't understand. Like, part of me was like, are you fucking stupid? And then, and what I blurted out was, once I realized, oh, you're a hooker. Like,
Honestly, I probably would have done the same thing.
I totally, and then she looked real upset and walked away. I hope she was a hooker and not some girl that was actually trying to just like go, hey,
She was trying to pick you up, dude.
well, don't be a hooker about it then. Just say hi. Or she was cursed by a witch, and they were like, hey, you got to fuck in the next 20 minutes or you're going to stay this hot girl instead of the toad.
Oh
that
my
she-
God,
she
you
was-
ruined it. It was a Disney princess, and you ruined it. You ruined somebody's dream.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. I got the assets I needed. I really stuck it to the hotel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't mean it to be like an insult, like, oh, you're a hooker. Sex work. Or is that what it's
Sex workers?
sex worker? Would have
Yeah.
been more
Escort?
appropriate. No.
No?
Not
it's-
escort anymore.
It's sex work.
Really?
Sex worker.
Okay.
Yeah, how dare you? Fuck you,
Yeah.
Kenny.
I've
On
never
behalf
been
of
to
all,
a strip club in my life. How am I supposed to understand
You've
the nuances
never been
of
to a strip
hookers?
club?
Oh my
Never
God.
been.
Is that like something
you
you're just,
kidding me?
Are you saying
no,
that?
I've had no desire to go.
Is that just for the podcast, or are you being like
No, I'm being serious. I've
never been to a strip club
in my life.
ever?
Never.
Ran. Get over here, strip.
Oh my God.
All right. You better have singles on you.
No.
Otherwise, you're going to get
Oh,
the
whoa, not singles.
Well,
Never mind. Go back. Singles.
I like that she was actually coming over here, though. Yeah, but like, you've
Hey,
never
money-
been to
work is work.
never been to a bachelor party where you went to a strip club, or
No.
So
Have you ever had fun?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've just never been to a strip club.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
Yeah.
No, we
yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
Instead,
we do.
instead of
No.
the show tonight, we're going to take you to a steakhouse, a local steakhouse.
Yes, it's damn good food. Like it's really good food.
Or we drive down to Tampa.
Yeah,
No.
that's what we need to do. We need to go to Mons so you can actually see it.
So
Mhm.
my bachelor party.
Is this the?
Yeah.
Yes, I love this story.
And this is my friend Brad is one of those people who just says funny shit sometimes. It's just like so fucking good for someone that's not in comedy professionally.
Yeah.
And we're in this strip club, and Mons Venus is like it's like the number one strip club in Florida.
Yeah.
It's damn near. I've been to a lot of strip clubs around the country, and that's the best one I've been to.
So this girl, she comes up to my friend Brad. I thought she was like a beautiful girl, and they were like, "Who do you want to dance with? Who do you want to dance with?" And I was like, "Oh, her." So Brad walks over to her, and he goes, "Hi." She goes, "Hi, I'm Pandora." And he holds out his hand and goes, "Hi, Pandora, I'm Thor." And she goes, "Your name's not Thor." And he goes, "Okay, Pandora." And I thought that was the funniest shit ever. And that ended up getting worked into Jason and Tony's first movie, Zombies.
Oh, wow.
And it also worked into Zombie Girlfriend that we did
Yep.
on stage. That was the same trip also where I went to the bath. And this isn't common for strip clubs, but I went into the bathroom to pee. And a stripper followed me and looked over my shoulder at me peeing and went, "Pretty nice." And I was like,
What?
Thanks. I started off aiming for Cheerios, and now I perfected my aim.
See, I thought you were going to tell the story of the multiple dances.
Oh my God! I don't
Well,
I don't know if I can say who it
No.
wasn't me,
Mhm.
and I don't want to say who because I
Yeah.
don't want him to get.
Let's just say a family member.
a family member.
Okay.
A family member.
Went in right off the bat.
Mhm.
Cute girl is like, "You want to dance?" And he goes, "Yeah," and then they disappear.
Mhm.
20 minutes later, he walks back up and goes, "We gotta go." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Because she kept dancing, so I thought she was just into me," and was like,
Dumb.
the dances were on the house after the first one, and then it was like $200, and I went, "I don't have $200," and then the security came over, and I had to go get money out of the ATM, and I was like, "You thought that just out of the kindness of her heart, she wanted to give you a lap dance?" And I thought that we were having a great conversation. There was a connection.
No, Todd, the girl at Hooters really likes me. I think I have a shot.
Yeah, the hooker
gonna
gave the
marry
money
her.
back. All right. Well, we should start wrapping things up.
You should. If we're talking about hookers, you should.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Mons, before we wrap things up,
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a singer at Busch Gardens in Tampa,
Mhm.
and I was and the pre-cell phone days, I was friends with a girl, like literally just friends, never hooked up
Mhm.
with this girl who was a dancer at Mons, and this was 96. So this will tell you, like,
So she had a hairy bush.
yeah, this will tell you. No, I think 90s were like prime shaved bush.
Yeah.
Hair-
yeah.
70s
The
and
good old
80s, I think,
days.
were more hairy.
But do you prefer hairy or shaved?
I don't care.
Yeah.
If
I
I'm in the game, I'm in the game.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to hack my way through a jungle.
No, I mean, like I do a joke about it, but like honestly, that was. It's kind of like going back to a tricycle. Like that's where I learned. Like I learned in a thicket.
Right. Yeah, and you always floss while you're down there, I guess. But
I mean, it smells like patchouli, but just,
this girl who worked there, we just got into the habit of late night phone calls to each other. Just how was your day, sort of thing. It was like a friendship.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had hooked up with her because she was gorgeous, but no, nothing remotely cool like that. We're having a conversation one night. Remember, 1996.
Mhm.
And she was like, I'm just really upset. That was a really bad day. Well, okay, what do you mean? What happened? Why is it a bad day? I only made $900
Oh my God.
in '96 money. She
Oh
only
my
made
God.
$900,
And that was a
and that
bad
was a
day.
bad day. Bad enough that it was like it affected her attitude.
Mhm.
And then she was also super, super smart in the sense that she basically was saving tons and tons of money.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, if I do this for another like 7 years, the way I'm saving, I can retire. And she was like 30. She'd retire at 30.
That's insane.
Yeah. And here I am going, God dang it. Why was I cursed with this perfect penis?
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks. Or at least Beth does, apparently.
Yeah. Like a pickle. Like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, you really know how to work that pickle. Listen to it. You'll see. She's.
I have to
and
check it out.
And
I
then
have to
she
check
was
it out.
like, "Give me a lollipop. I'll show you."
Oh.
Yeah, she was.
So how many licks does it take to get to the center?
It depends on how hard you lick. All right, Kenny. What did you learn tonight?
I've learned that if a stripper wants to dance with you, it's not going to be free.
Never.
No.
It's never free.
No.
Ali, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Kenny's allergic to fun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
On that, like, have you seen other vaginas other than like people that you were having sex with?
Yeah.
Like how? Oh,
With
like
my
on
eyes?
on websites and stuff.
No. Like I've been with actual women. I mean,
Right. I
I'm
know.
sorry,
I know.
can't say.
You have children. I'm assuming you've been with
Well,
women.
no, I've been with others before I met my wife.
Right. But
Not
I'm
a
saying, but you were
lot,
having
but
sex with them.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen a vagina that you weren't attempting to penetrate?
No.
Wow.
Wow.
Why would I want to?
Why do you go to a zoo?
I was
It's
just
like-
about to say that. I was just about to say
Yeah.
But I don't want to fuck the animals in the zoo.
Whoa.
Why would I want to
Have
look?
you ever seen that?
Don't animal shame me.
Yeah.
I'm not animal
They're
shaming
sexy
you.
as fuck.
Those
Listen,
baboons have that
if it
bright
makes
red
you
ass.
happy,
It's a target.
if it makes you happy, go for it.
If it makes you happy.
And I learned something tonight too. What did I learn? We talked about so much. Let me. I usually try to recap in my head what we talked about. We talked about. Oh, I learned something tonight too.
What's that?
I learned that next year on Amazon Prime Day, the sky is going to be littered with falling children. And yet, if I go to the top of a skyscraper and try to do the same thing myself, yeah, the police are called.
I loved it. It's going to be another WKRP in Cincinnati episode with the turkeys, but it's baby.
God is my witness. I thought turkeys could fly.
All right. We're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 8 p.m. Call 407-363-1985. Where can people find you guys?
You can find me on Instagram at Comedic Actor. I had to do a new Twitter thingy. So it's Joke Time Ali. You can find me there, and you can find me on TikTok, _. Or no, I think I went back to Comedic Actor on TikTok.
Okay. All right. Kenny?
You can find me on Facebook at Dennis Jardine, also on Instagram and Twitter and Xbox Live.
And
Although
then-
I'm very rarely on Xbox.
We will never see you at a strip club.
No.
Yes, we will. It'll happen.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
will.
also, if you haven't stopped listening already, find our Facebook page and like it. Also, Papa's Comedy on Facebook as well. We have some announcements coming up, so we're trying to pad that up.
Are we making announcements tonight?
No, we're not making announcements. We're teasing. We'll make announcements later on before the end of the year.
Oh.
Oh.
So, all right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.